Who is morally responsible? Is it the individual or is it the firm? And do firms even exist from a philosophical point of view? Here today to help us navigate this complex topic is John Hasnas. He is the assistant professor at the McDonough School of Business at Georgetown University. He's here at INSEAD to attend a conference on this very topic. John, welcome to INSEAD Knowledge.
Thank you.
Tell me, what is your position in this debate?
The topic for this conference is whether firms can be morally responsible for actions, not individuals but firms. The reason why I'm opposed to attributing moral responsibility to firms is because it's completely inappropriate to blame and, more importantly, to punish a collective entity. I'm opposed to attributing moral responsibility to firms because I'm opposed to collective punishment.
How much do you think decision makers should actually be held accountable for the decisions that they make?
The position is fairly basic and simple. If you engage in wrongdoing, then you're subject to blame and punishment. Anyone who's personally culpable, no matter how extensive. The problem with moral responsibility for corporations is we impose responsibility on the people who've engaged in wrongdoing and all the others who haven't. And to the extent that we're punishing the innocent, it's not consistent with the foundations of a liberal society.
How do you see the debate evolving at present on this topic of moral responsibility between the individual and the firm?
It's probably not evolving. What I mean by that is most people believe that you can attribute moral responsibility to firms, and they do so. In the United States, the thing I write about most is not the moral responsibility of firms, it's the criminal responsibility of firms. We subject firms to criminal punishment for the actions of their employees. So what we do is we impose collective punishment for the wrongdoing of individuals, and I understand perfectly well why. It's much easier to just punish everybody than to actually have to do the work to find out who's guilty and deserving of punishment and make sure punishment only falls on those who've engaged in blameworthy action. Think about the BP situation a few years ago. It was condemned, but we punish BP as a collective entity rather than people who've engaged in wrongdoing.
Where do you think the debate should be headed in the future?
There should be no effort to attribute moral responsibility to corporations as collective entities. If you're concerned about these things, you should be working on better methods of associating blame and punishment with wrongdoing on the part of the wrongdoers. Where it should go is to where it belongs, which is associating blame and punishment with wrongdoing.
Well, John Hasnas, thank you very much for talking to us today on INSEAD Knowledge.
Thank you.